Eduard Vladimirovich Shpolsky, also Shpolsk'ii. Shpolskii was a Russian and Soviet physicist and educator, co-founder and lifelong editor of Uspekhi Fizicheskikh Nauk, a UK journal. Shpolsk'ii's primary scientific contribution belongs to the field of molecular spectroscopy, particularly luminescence and absorption spectra of polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. In 1952, Shpolskii and his junior researchers A. Ilina and A. Klimov discovered Shpolskii effect in organic compounds, a property that allows highly selective spectroscopic identification of substances that normally do not possess clearly defined spectral lines or bands. The discovery evolved into a discipline of its own, Shpolskii spectroscopy. Shpolskii authored the definitive Russian-language university textbook on atomic physics, first printed in 1944 and reissued until 1974. Biography. Shpolskii studied at the Department of Physics of Moscow State University. In the aftermath of the Casso affair of 1911, professors of physics Pyotr Lazarev and Pyotr Lebedev and their assistant Sergei Vavilev resigned and joined the faculty of the fledgling private Shanyovsky University. Shpolskii followed him, remaining de jure a student of Moscow State, and made his first research assignment in Lazarev's private laboratory in Arbat district. He graduated from the Department of Physics of Moscow State University in 1913 and joined the staff of Shanyovsky University. In 1918 he returned to Moscow State University and lectured there until 1939. In 1932 he also joined the faculty of Moscow State Pedagogical Institute and chaired its Department of Physics for 46 years. He received the doctorate at MSU in 1933. After World War II, Shpolskii engaged in physical studies of carcinogens. He reasoned that carcinogens should possess physical properties distinct from harmless substances, and although no such link was ever found, his studies led to the discovery of Shpolskii effect. In 1952, Shpolskii, Ilina and Klimov published an article in Doklady Akademia Nauk asserting that complex organic substances that normally do not have clearly defined spectral lines do, in fact, emit or absorb them at low temperatures when mixed with specific organic solvents. Use of the solvent, forming a snow-like paraffin structure at 77 K, was a radical departure from an established spectroscopy routine. In the same year, Pyotr Karpatse provided Shpolskii his laboratory to repeat the experiment at lower temperatures. This property became known as Shpolskii effect. Soviet authorities formally recognized it as a discovery only after Shpolskii's death. Organic compounds possessing this effect became known as Shpolskii matrices and Shpolskii systems. The method, although lacking solid theoretical foundation, provided extreme spectral selectivity and became a major improvement in detecting 3,4-benzopyrene in the 1960s. In 1961, Carl Rebane suggested that Shpolskii effect was an optical analogy to Mossbauer effect. Roman Personov, an alumnus of Shpolskii laboratory, confirmed Carl Rebane's hypothesis in 1971. Later studies showed that matrix isolation fluorimetry has significant practical advantages over original Shpolskii method.